Hey guys, this is CrazyKnightHero, and I'm here with another exotic weapon concept. Now, this took me quite a while to make, probably like 6 hours, but I think it came out pretty awesome, and I'm super excited to show you guys. I've had this idea for an exotic rocket launcher for a really long time, and we haven't had many, well, like any ARC ones, so this would be the first if it were implemented, and I call it the Tesla. Now here it is in all of its glory. It took me a little while to make, as I said, and I thought about this concept like ever since like Prison of Elders first came out, I'm pretty sure. I think that's as long as it's been in my head for, and I've had a few different ideas design-wise, but then eventually when the Soros bazookas came out, I'm like, that's a pretty cool bazooka. I'd probably just take that one and change it up a bit. So that's what I did, if you could tell. But I think it looks pretty awesome, and this is what it would do. Well, if we pull up the stats and everything, well, let's just start from the top. It's the Tesla, and it's a rocket launcher, obviously. And I have a quote from Tesla here. "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," from Nikola Tesla himself. Then, for the rate of fire, it's pretty high, and I put it that way just because, I don't know, it's slightly annoying. It doesn't really matter too much, so the rate of fire. And the blast radius is pretty high. Perhaps tone it down a little bit along with the velocity, and max stability, because why not? People really complain that stability really doesn't even do anything, so put max on it, why not? And reload's pretty much in the middle, and then we got 3 bazooka rounds, so that's going to be pretty nice. Then we have the different launches on it, and of course the infusion, and I wouldn't really know how the different launches would change the stats really, so I just kind of put it how I wanted it, I guess, like just one loadout. And right away we can see that there's crowd control on a bazooka. Now the crowd control would work just like it would on any other weapon, but we see it here on a bazooka, and that's never been done before, so that would be pretty cool. And then on the middle tier, we just have a little reload increase, and then we have, I forget what the perk's called, but I would have that one in the middle there, like minus a ton of reload, and then plus the stability, so that's how we have max stability. And then I would put quick draw right there, just so you can get your weapon up pretty fast. Time for its exotic perk. Now, obviously it doesn't have tracking or anything, and I think tracking might take away from it a little bit, but this is what it does. You fire the rocket, and as the rocket passes people, it has a chance to chain lightning off of it, hitting a bunch of ads. So what this gun would pretty much be used for is, say there's a boss and there's a ton of ads like in between you and him. You would have this bazooka, you would levitate a little bit, fly up there, and then you would shoot it at the boss, but as the rocket travels, the lightning kind of rains off of the rocket and damages some ads as well. So you could damage the boss and ads at the same time if you kind of had that line going. Now, right away we see the purpose of this gun: to damage a bunch of ads and the boss at the same time. It won't really do any extra damage to the boss, but you'll do a ton of damage to the ads along the way as well. Now, if you're wondering how exactly the lightning will chain off as it passes by some people, it'll pretty much chain just like the Zalo does. So with the Zalo, you shoot someone and it has a chance to chain off, and it would pretty much be the same animation, same range even, probably maybe a little bit more range just to hit more people at once. But yeah, if you want to get an idea on how it would chain, just go ahead and use the Zalo. And for the damage of the chaining of lightning, I would probably halfway kill a yellow barred knight. Now, I wouldn't always chain, but when it would do about that damage. Now, let's talk about this thing briefly in PvP. Now, I wouldn't want the lightning to, like, insta-kill anybody, because you could get some ridiculous montages with that. So, I would probably have the damage of the lightning about, like, getting hit by an arc bolt grenade. One thing I would do, though, is if the rocket is, like, super whizzing past you, like Matrix style, like, then I would make it always chain lightning. But the farther away you get from it, then it may not always chain lightning. Now, a useful situation where this gun might be used very well in PvP is, imagine you're playing on that Black Garden map, on that long hallway where the waterfall is, and you just send a rocket down, and you know that there's kind of people scattered around in there, kind of doing their own thing. Then all the lightning would chain off of them mostly, and then you could just run in there rampant with hand cannon and start one-shotting a couple people before their health would regen. Maybe something like that. I hope it would be helpful in a situation like that. But yeah, that's just about it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video and this gun. I'll try to speed up my content just a little bit so you guys don't have to wait so long. And I love making videos about stuff like this and my own sort of ideas and stuff. So if you like these, go ahead and subscribe for more down the line. I will be working on a hunter subclass. It's just been taking me forever to think of, but it's coming, guys, so don't you worry. So that is down the line as well. So, well, that's the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And this has been CrazyKnightHero, and I will see you in the next video.